everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa Cotten and I provide emotional and mental support so you can thrive in your life. And today I am tuning in from the Disney Wish on my very first cruise line. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you all of the ways that you can tune into your wellness while you're on vacation. And for this video, everything that I'm including is complimentary. So it's included in your cruise fare. I really wanted to test out all of the free wellness activities. So then maybe on my second or third cruise, I could check out some of the paid wellness activities. So I've got four or five different wellness activities that are totally complimentary in your cruise fare. And the last one is gonna be the biggest game changer. Literally the person who told me this tip said no one knows about it. So I cannot wait to share this tip with you at the end of the video. If that's something you wanna see more of, stay tuned to the end to hear that amazing tip. Let's go. The first thing that is complimentary with your cruise fare is the gym. This gym was so incredible, and I'll insert some videos. Treadmills, ellipticals, free weights, machines, everything you need, spin bikes to get yourself moving your body. Movement is so incredible when you're tuning into your wellness and your mental health. And the coolest part about it all is you're on a ship and all of the equipment, such as like the treadmills, are looking out into the ocean. So you're literally like walking or running or moving your body and you can see these amazing action of the water. Just another thing you can do, we'll go back to the fitness center, is walking the ship, walking outside around the ship. Unfortunately, I was unable to find one floor where I could walk all the way around because of balconies or whatever, but I was able to do a couple of loops where I would walk up the stairs, walk around, and I'll insert some video. It is such an incredible experience walking. I was doing walking meditations. I was doing Dr. Joe Dispenza's. He has some incredible walking meditations, and you can just hear the waves and you're walking, you're getting steps in, you're meditating, and you're just connecting to the ocean. That one is so amazing. Walking outside is one of my favorite things to do, and if I can do it on a cruise with the ocean and nature, walking around, getting your steps in. If you're someone that's like, I don't like to walk on the treadmill because it's just so repetitive, maybe you're someone who wants to go on a walk around the ship. I wasn't able to find a floor where I was able to walk all the way around, but I was able to work between two floors where I could get to the front of the ship and the side, and the views were so incredible. Let me tell you, I've got some footage here, and just seeing the sunrise or just seeing the waves and being calmed by the ocean sounds. I was doing a meditation while I was getting my steps in, doing a guided meditation to really feel grounded and centered and feel connected to my intention for the day, to feel relaxed and enjoying my vacation. Walking the track is another thing that you can do, totally complimentary, and as long as you can figure out which floor, you're gonna be game changer. The third thing, this one really blew my mind. I was looking on the app as soon as I got on the ship, and I looked at the fitness center and I saw that there were 3 different complimentary classes. Usually you have to pay for yoga or any of the group fitness classes, but I saw complimentary and I just looked at them and I said, oh my gosh, these are meant for me. So the first one was stretching. So twice a day, a morning and an evening stretch where they guide you through a 30-minute stretching routine. And this is not just what you would think of 6th grade gym class stretching. It almost felt like a yoga flow or a restorative yoga class where you're just constantly moving. We were holding the stretches, we were moving. Some of the points really felt a yoga class. So you're basically getting a free yoga class, because the yoga classes on the ship you have to pay anywhere from $10 to $20 per class, but the stretching class was complimentary. And a couple times I was the only one in the stretching class. So I basically got a private stretching class. I'll insert a clip right here. I just got done with stretching. I was the only one. I'm getting ready to do the meditation. And the stretching, they had it at 7 a.m. and then 5 p.m. I was able to do a couple of the morning stretches and the evening stretches. What an amazing way to incorporate just loving your body and connecting to your body. It wasn't anything that you're gonna break a sweat, so don't think like, oh my gosh, I really wanna relax. Stretching is such an easy way to lean into what your body needs, because when you're holding the stretches, your body's going to say, wow, you're holding a lot of tension there. Maybe do some deep breathing to really relax. Stretching is so underrated, and the fact that they have trained instructors to teach you through a guided stretching practice, chef's kiss. And the fact that I got to do it alone, even better. So the second class that they have is meditation in the same room. This room probably could hold maybe 10 people. They had meditation classes. One of the days I was the only person there. I would say that if you have never meditated before, this might be a little bit more advanced for you. One of the meditation classes that I attended, we sat there in silence for 20 minutes. So we did this guided, it was like a guided imagery with a mantra. And so the mantra we would repeat together as a group, and then they had us go silent for 20 minutes with our eyes closed, focusing on happy thoughts, focusing on our visions and our goals. I've been meditating for years, so I was able to sit for 20 minutes with my eyes closed without checking my watch. But if you've never meditated before, that might be a little bit more advanced. Definitely check it out, but that might be more of an advanced experience if you've never done meditation before. The third class that they had, that they offered, was breath work, and they rotate between, they usually do the evening stretch and then either meditation or the evening stretch and then a breath work class. I thought that was so incredible. The power of our breath. Again, if we're thinking in the future or the past, we can all take a deep breath and bring our attention back to the present moment through our breath. And they were sharing all the studies on how breath work gets our body into feeling grounded and centered, and just all the amazing science and benefits why we need to pause and breathe more. I thought that was a beautiful takeaway, and that they wanted to incorporate it more on their wellness initiatives on Cruise Line. So I was able to attend all three of those complimentary classes inside of the fitness spa. It's all the way in the back, and I'll insert some videos so you can see. Definitely free and complimentary, and I loved doing it every single morning. I love to journal, and we got a balcony so that I could have some morning quiet time and I could journal. I loved going outside in the morning to journal. I loved using my balcony to get some daily yoga in. On some of the days that I was doing evening stretching and not the morning, I used the balcony to get some yoga in. I also did some EFT tapping out there. I have a travel yoga mat. Let me grab it. So I have this travel yoga mat. It's super thin, and as you can see, it just folds up. And with this travel yoga mat, I'm able to take it, it's less than a pound, I'm able to take it everywhere I go. And I was able to use the balcony as like my private little oasis. I used the balcony to meditate, to do some yoga on the days that I wasn't doing the stretching work classes. And I was also able to do some EFT tapping and journaling. So if you're not getting a balcony, luckily the room is big enough for you to bring a travel yoga mat, and you could do that in a private area. If you don't have a balcony and you want to find a quiet area to journal, the ship was filled with so many quiet areas. I was shocked how many times I was walking and I'm like, there are nobody around. I could totally go and take my journal and get some stuff done. Or my husband sleeps in later than me, and I'm such a morning person, and I would go and I would walk the ship and I would just have some quiet time, whether to listen to my affirmations or to journal, and I would just bring my journal and go find a quiet area. When traveling, it can be really hard to focus on your wellness because of limited resources or access to internet, especially being on a cruise. And that is one of the reasons that I am so in love with EFT tapping. You can bring EFT tapping along with wherever you go as long as you have access to your hands. And there are definitely techniques to use if you're unable to use your hands. And you can just release any stress that you've been holding on prior to the travel or even after the travel. And then don't forget breath work. The power of the breath, especially while you're traveling, is going to release any stress, so that way you can be present, relax, and create that restoration of why you're on the vacation to get recharged so you can go back to your everyday life feeling better. You don't want to leave your vacation thinking that I need a vacation because of all the stress and anxiety I experienced. So doing EFT or even the EMDR breath work is going to be a game changer on your next vacation. Another complimentary thing are these robes. How luxurious. Every video I've seen, they have these robes in their rooms, and the robes are so luxurious, and I think it's just so like automatically makes you feel like you're taking care of yourself in a luxurious way, and you're really nurturing your mental health, your wellness, your emotional health, all the things that come with the identity of wearing a robe. Now, are you here? Are you ready for the number one? Oh my gosh, this was the best thing. We did it every single day. Sometimes we did it twice a day. So in the changing room, so once you head to the spa and you go to the changing room, it's called literally the changing room. It's complimentary. It's got lockers. It has showers, has everything you need, but there is a steam room. And I don't know about the other ships, but here on the Disney Wish, the steam room is complimentary in your cruise fare. It's this huge steam room, probably could hold 10 people. I would go and lay down, and every single time I went in there morning, afternoon, and evening on some days. I never met one other person. They also have steam rooms in the men's changing rooms as well. Totally complimentary, included in your fare. A steam room, and mine had eucalyptus scents in it. Some days there was no scents, but every single day I would go into the steam room and I would just relax. Sometimes I would do some deep breathing, or I would do some stretching, or I would do some visualization. I even did some EFT tapping. Game changer. And the lady who gave me the tour on the first day, she said no one knows about it because everyone just thinks you have to book a massage or they have this private kind of oasis that you can pay a membership and get access to either every day or just certain times of the day. You can book a membership, and they have a sauna, steam, cold room, they have relaxing tubs, they have heated benches. But she said everyone thinks that this is not complimentary, but it's included in your fare. I couldn't believe it. The steam room is included. Another feature in the changing rooms is they have these huge showers. Most of the times I actually would shower in the changing room versus my room, because my room, the shower is just kind of small. All cruise ships, their rooms are small, even though Disney rooms are the biggest bathrooms I've ever been in. If you go into the changing rooms in the spa, you have this huge space. You've got this bench where you can put your stuff, you can wash your hair, you could literally go like this, and you have plenty of room. And then they have this whole space that you could bring your makeup, you could change, and you could get ready without feeling crowded. If you are sharing a room with more than one person, that would definitely be a huge bonus for you, just to have a nice luxurious shower without feeling rushed or cramped for space. So that was another amenity that I was blown away by that is included in your cruise fare. Here are some other amenities that I totally forgot to mention. Look how gorgeous this sunset was. This is right outside the spa. So when you walk into the changing room or the steam room, they actually have sparkling water, they have hot tea and cold water that is totally complimentary. You don't need to be getting a massage. You can just go and get hot water. I would go and get sparkling water. I love sparkling water at night. It also had fresh fruit. And then they have these relaxing chairs that you can just hang out in and relax. I thought there were so many included activities on the Disney Wish. If you have been on a Disney cruise, did you know about all of those complimentary amenities that are included in your cruise fare? I was blown away by how many wellness things that they had for you included in your cruise package. Let me know, which one would you do? Would you do the free class, the workout equipment? Would you take advantage of the steam, the robes, or even some quiet areas? I'd love to know in the comment section below which one you would take advantage of. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Let me know what your favorite part was, and if you enjoyed it, definitely hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. I release videos out every single week, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.